Well, welcome back to On the Branch. We got up to a bridge.
Where we climbed our way up a thing, and now we're...
we just avoided those electric keys.
Also, how did he see us?
And climbed up. He's got great eyes, and he's a prince.
His Zoran eyes.
Yeah.
Show you the passwords, but yeah, still, I don't know how you fucking saw us.
Well, he's got like a spotlight with that light reflecting off his teeth.
Yeah, clearly. Beware, a monster approaches behind you.
Well then.
Fucking...
Oh!
I hate how much recoil time there is.
Right, the time that you've committed to.
Goddamn.
Yeah, the swings in this game, even with a one-handed weapon, sometimes are so long. Hey, Moblin Club, we want to hang on to that.
Yeah, I need that first thing later.
For a little obnoxious kid later on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I guess kind of getting back on track, well, since we're on that conversation now, combat is probably my second least favorite thing about this game. It's very unrefined. It's very just kind of like...
I have a lot of disagreements on you. I think we've had those on the show. So,
but I mean, all there is, like, all this game has is a rock, paper, scissors system.
Yes,
it's like certain weapons and certain things do better against certain times. But the combat itself is not fun to me. Like, it's not...
It can be repetitive, especially if you're just good. Like, if you're good, you don't have to worry about the rock, paper, scissors. You don't have to use, like, a... You don't have to... What's a good example? Like, most Lizalfos you want to spear because they're very... Like, they jump back a lot when you're using short one-handed weapons. So...
Like, my biggest complaint is, well, fighting against Lionels. A lot of Lionel attack patterns are very, like, clear and obvious, and, like, you can get a good feel for it, and, like...
And then, and you can just basically chain...
And you can
rush them.
Yeah, it's just, you can outskill them, essentially. I can hear an asshole somewhere.
I
really don't want to deal with you. But my problem with them is it doesn't matter how much skill or application you have, because sometimes like the character models and animations and shit will just fucking catch you anyway.
Yeah, there is a little problem with that.
Like there's a lot of very impreciseness to the combat in this game that I don't like, and it's like. You know, a lot of people are like, well, Enek, it didn't really change from this game to another game. It's like, yeah, well, fuck you. I also didn't have to worry about all my shit breaking in other games, too. And...
Yeah, I would say it is the most robust combat system of a Zelda game. But it's also okay to hold a game to a higher standard than its predecessors because, time moves.
See you over there.
You know, time goes forward, and it's okay to want more today than you got yesterday out of a, medium that's constantly improving.
Well, I mean that's the kind of thing too. It is in a game and medium like this.
I think we're skipping over a cutscene here, aren't we?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's this next bridge.
If we are, then joke's on them.
They shouldn't have given us that awesome hill to glide off of.
Exactly right.
Oh, there's a shrine nearby. Oh yeah, there's a town shrine, so we'll be up to 8 shrines.
Yep. I thought of that on my way up here. I'm like, wait, I could just do that. But yeah, I mean. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad it's not Skyward Sword combat, because that to me was the most pain in the ass thing.
I didn't hate it that much, but they didn't use it right. Like if the focus was going to be on this combat, like most guys, you should have been able to swing at once if you swung at them right, because like you shouldn't get involved in each little enemy and have to do a little fight an enemy minigame every little guy you encounter. It's my same argument with the Stalfos and Lizalfos in this game.
Yeah.
Well, you need, or not Lizalfos, Stal Lizals. Oh, there he goes.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, the thing that I hated about it in Skyward Sword was the enemies had electrified weapons or armor or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they would use those to block, and it's like, well, one, either the controls are fucking imprecise and don't pick your shit up right, or two, they flip their guard around at the last second or something.
So if you play this game, talk to all the townspeople because they're all really cool. Like they all have like a history.
I'm kind of skipping over shit just because we've done that and it's in the interest of time.
But... Yeah, it's largely in the interest of time.
Yeah,
and you're not gonna feel it through us like you would feel it on your own.
Yeah,
talk to all the townspeople. Like they all like remember you because the
see that's
like they make it clear through context. It's one of the ways this game shows instead of tells.
Yeah, and that is something that I do like about the Zora area of like all the others is because it feels like Link has a system of history here.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
and
it feels like you're, it feels good to be here, unlike any other place.
yeah, and
Like
they
the
don't.
Goron place?
Yeah.
Fuck that place. Everyone's a bunch of assholes. No one gives a shit. You get no gratification for doing anything there. It's like, no, fuck all of you.
Well, so I guess my biggest complaint is
gotta hold
I
on
wouldn't
to
drop anything. I just would just not pick that
Yeah,
sword up.
I guess whatever.
Yeah, I mean that sword's there every time you come here.
Yeah,
because
it's true.
It's a trash sword for even mid game.
It's not trash. It's not bad.
A 22 damage 2-hand sword is kind of.
It's a good
Kinda low
throwaway
tier.
weapon. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks good.
If you need a weapon, you know it's there. But yeah. So this is, they don't come out right and tell you like, oh, by the way, Zorans lived for hundreds of years. They'd be like, oh, I remember you.
Yeah,
oh.
it's like, oh, hey, we used to play when we were kids. And
Yeah.
it's like, what?
Yeah, so I thought that was super clever, and I mean, playing this sets a good tone for the rest of the game. Unfortunately, like you said, the rest of it doesn't quite live up. Oh, just go up the left side. Just ice. Well, what? Okay. You're gonna American Gladiators this shit.
I was gonna say, I'm like, the whole point of this game has been me not doing what you told me to do. So I could just do it. Fucking goddamn it! And I'm gonna die to fucking roll damage. Another thing that I have on my list of fuck you things about this game.
Ragdolls.
Yeah,
Ragdolling.
ragdoll damage is like the least fun thing to deal with. Fucking watching you. I thought they were supposed to stop spawning. When you got this high.
They keep spawning the whole time.
No, they don't.
They just respawn every time a ball falls.
No, because look, they stopped.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's my point, John.
Where did you go that they stopped spawning?
I just got to the top.
Huh? I didn't know that they would stop. What are you trying to do?
That treasure chest. I think it's just crap anyway, but I mean,
yeah, that is a junk treasure chest.
I want to identify that's crap first before I commit to it.
It might be a badass piece of equipment or something we're forgetting about. Nope, it's a Zora spear.
It's garbage.
It's literally garbage.
It's actually garbage.
Yeah, no, when I played through this, the balls never stopped rolling at me. Balls were coming at my face the whole time.
Just balls in your face.
Oh, I didn't think about doing that to get it to go that way.
Why? What were you doing?
I just hit it. I time stopped it and hit it around places.
Oh.
Where is it? Is it gonna keep going?
Yeah, it rolls.
Okay.
Got that.
And okay, Link lines up a shot. Does a little damage. Hits it once. Is this gonna sink the putt? And oh, he just barely misses bar. And Link lines up his final shot, just barely knock it in the hole. And he's won over. He's not happy, but he's gonna move on to the next.
I almost just threw myself off the cliff to atone for that. Almost.
Here we go. Getting more lung disease, exotic lung diseases. All right, we got 8 spirit orbs. Do you know where the statue is in this town?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna once again ignore most of the NPCs, but don't when you play. I was
gonna say. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here because this is a point of note, especially if you know anything about Persona 5.
All I know is if we played on this show, Meredith has promised me we will start on July 7th. And
what?
we'll start our playthrough on July 7th. And we will stream for more than an hour at a time, and we're gonna break every rule Atlas arbitrarily set forth about playing their game.
Yeah, so that whole bullshit. So their whole reason for that is because we want you to experience the storyline fresh and direct. Well, okay, so you know what? Fuck you. First of all, if there's a game that you want, it doesn't matter if you watch someone else play it. Because you're going to want to get it and play it yourself anyway.
And not just that, but you're not going to watch a Let's Play of it. Steal his shock arrow.
Yeah, I could. I want to talk to him first, but, I could just do that.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mean to do that. Sorry, dude.
Sorry, I meant to steal it after I talked to you.
Sorry, yeah, I wanted to talk to you first, but... Whoa, it's you! I can finally avenge Lady Me forever.
Yeah. Old Zorans are just racist and crotchety.
Yeah, they're just most
basically
horrible
watch
kind
Fox
of people.
News. Why did the AC kick on?
I have no idea.
Did I forget to turn it off?
Maybe.
Like, comment, and subscribe if there's been a constant low howl of the AC under the doorway this entire episode.
Ah, fuck, I don't remember what I was going to say now. Oh,
there's the statue.
Yeah. Yeah, what, you didn't know?
I've probably seen it, but I don't remember.
I thought you were asking me like facetiously. So
No, they're like 10 towns. So remembering where all these are, like 15, 20 goddess statues.
Yeah, there's one.
We're doing all hearts now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pump most of them to hearts.
Pump it into hearts, so when we get to the Master Sword, we might be able to just pick it up.
Probably not, but I mean, I don't know if we'll get that far, but
yeah, this is a long game.
Yeah, this is a very long game.
I actually looked at the stats. Most people finish this game like casually at about 40 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it's like Majora's Mask long.
But no,
maybe a little longer.
But yeah, anyway, jumping back on the point I was trying to make is, even though we kind of skip over a lot of the NPCs, we skip over a lot of dialogue, don't like go and do all this stuff. I do highly encourage you, if you look at this game and you're like, hey, this looks pretty cool, fucking get it and play it.
I don't think anyone's watching us play this
it's Totaka
that doesn't intend to play it or hasn't already.
Yeah. Like, I imagine there's not many people at this point that hasn't already played it.
I wouldn't watch a Let's Play of this game until I had played it on my own, like at least a basic playthrough of it.
Yeah. But, I don't know, do you think we should go see the king right now? Or?
Yeah, we got time.
Okay.
You're like... You all but did the like point at your wrist signal. Like, how much time do we have?
Well, I mean, I typically don't like to just come out and flat out say it on the show. But...
I mean, who's watching?
That's a good point. It's basically just you.
Yeah, it's basically just the people. That
sometimes me, and then I've got like two people.
Like there's like two people that'll watch every episode Jamie's in.
Yeah.
So
fucking.
There are like two people that'll watch every episode you're in. That sounded wrong. Urine.
Urine. Yeah, dude. Highlands don't look all the same.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus, man.
See, he's the king. He's not racist. Because this game, like we've said, it what's the word? Go ahead and skip through their dialogue.
Yeah. Well,
people, you can read at home.
And also by that dialogue, it insists that Sidon wasn't born by the time,
or was like a little kid. He said you seem familiar, so I think he was a little kid.
Maybe. And then this is kind of like a dick thing. It's like, my memory is so fresh and overflowing with nostalgia for this man right before me. It's like, come on, fuck you. I lost my memory.
But anyway. So as the joke I was making, it's upholding a what's the term for like a kingdom for like that style of society, a monarch.
Monarch.
Yes, it's upholding a monarchic ideal because all the kings and royalty are awesome people, and then like all the advisors are the squirrely evil ones.
Yeah.
We're on to you, Nintendo. And then Ganondorf's the bad guy because he wants to topple over the monarchy.
Well, he kind of wants to just, like, destroy the world.
I kind of want to like write, except I'm too lazy to write an essay on like, this is totally, take the blank perspective, take like the capitalist perspective on, Zelda, and then take like the communist or a Marxist perspective on it, and like this is the.
I don't think
this is the bourgeoisie taking from the proletariat.
I don't think the world of Hyrule was prepared for such a thing.
and Ganon is just trying to bring upon a proletariat uprising against the bourgeoisie that are controlling the Hyrule kingdom and neighboring kingdoms.
But he's literally trying to destroy the world, like not even figuratively, like literally.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Through.
It is really fun to see things through like the Japanese, like a self-aware Japanese perspective. Like there's a lot in this game that will come across that you're going to be like, only a Japanese company could have made this game.
Like what?
Like the Divine Beast. Like when you see the Divine Beast, you're like, oh my gosh, that is totally giant robot, Godzilla,
Well, I mean, they've already talked about how they pilot them, so it's like... Yeah, I was kind of thrown by that. Like, the first time they talked about that, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So to recap the conversation, old advisor guy doesn't want Link to help. These people need Link to help because he's like only a Hylian can beat this Divine Beast.
Well, it's because they need someone that can handle shock arrows.
Yeah, somebody that can actually hold a shock arrow.
Yeah,
Zorans are weak to
Zorans are they are very weak
just
to
like sea creatures in real life.
Yeah, I imagine they don't like you being...
That was a joke. They all have, like, thick hides and stuff and are electric resistant. Like, you put... I mean, what are these guys the closest to, Zorans? Maybe, like, dolphins, and, I mean, a dolphin can basically, like, take an electric eel to, like, the side of it, zapping at it, so...
for a time.
I just pulled that out of my ass, but I bet they could.
It's not a very pleasant thing.
They have more resistance in their skin than humans.
But I mean, also the difference is however much electricity an eel puts out as to a shock arrow.
Well, yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, maybe shock arrows are high voltage. But my point is
you're literally just holding a reactor in your hands.
Sea mammals have stronger electrical resistance than humans do.
Subjectively.
And they're probably in this environment with all the shocky things that exist in this world, probably not going to evolve to be more conductive than the water, the seawater that they're in. Is it seawater or freshwater?
Given where they are, I would imagine it's freshwater. Because they're not at the ocean.
Okay, so
these aren't ocean-dwelling Zora.
Yeah, okay. So then you are going to be more conductive than the water around you, no matter what. But, I mean, unless their skin is insulative, which, probably is enough, to where, like, a shock arrow next to them is just going to get absorbed through the water, the minerals in the water, and that's going to be the quickest path to ground.
Welcome to Science on the Branch.
Do you want me to draw a diagram of, like, just model out how, like, a shock arrow wouldn't hurt a
just, like, throw it up on screen, just a bunch of mathematical, like, equations.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nope, too much work.
Oh, man, I don't know. I did that for one of the episodes. Oh, what was it?
Did you drew, like, a picture or something?
For Shantae, yeah. I'm sure it'll already be up by the time this episode airs, so you'll have to
Oh, yeah, because the finale's airing as we record this. I already gave up that this is early May, so...
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. What was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 like, everybody? Was that good?
I don't know. We'll find out this
Yeah,
Friday?
me and you are going to find out in 2 days.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, we've got our tickets bought in advance. I was way too excited.
What time are... Well,
we'll talk about it after that. I'm not going to
ask about that on the show. y'all don't need...
what's going on the screen?
I was going to say, y'all need to know that shit. We're just fucking talking like our daily life. Like
this is how we encourage our viewers to play the game instead of
That's true. Instead of just listening to us blabber on about it, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, we would be doing horrible voice acting, and no one wants that.
That's true. There it is again, yeah. That's like the only thing he's known for.
Yeah.
Climb aside.
Oh, I almost got the we can do it.
Oh, baby, let's appease Ruta together.
You know the World War II propaganda poster, we can do it, and it's got the strong arm woman? Yeah, and it's just that for Sidon doing his... shiny teeth pose.
Show face. Oh, this is the arm. Yep. Okay.
Cool.
We got the thing.
We finally got something to replace our super conductive armor with.
Yeah, right. We got something that's more conductive.
And then Muzu is going to be all pissed off because the person who
how dare you
was obviously in love with.
Yeah, how dare you give him this armor that was made for a Hylian.
That was made for him specifically. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
But, Meepa's pretty good at, like, fucking...
When you play this, though, don't just skip past it. Like, read it.
Yeah, no.
Or be reading it now and don't pay attention.
Yeah, just pause if you need to.
Go back to the start of the conversation and turn the volume down just so you can read everything.
Like just put us on mute and then do it yourself.
Or once again, play the game yourself.
Or do that.
Yeah, it's worth the price of the Switch, or if you already have a Wii U. By the way, I've seen it on the Wii U. It is not much better on the Switch. Yeah, graphically, it's not that.
It's not enough of a difference. Yeah. It's just it's all
the textures are exactly the same. None of the artwork is like higher resolution or anything. It just it loads faster than the disc version, whichever you get. But most people are downloading it on the Wii U anyway. Actually, I'm not sure if it has a disc version on the Wii U. It might be downloaded only on that.
On the Wii U?
Yeah, it might.
I don't know how it couldn't be.
Well,
I don't know how they could only sell that on digital. I mean,
it might be bigger than a disc cut for the Wii U. So
well, it would be bigger than most Wii U's can handle in memory to download.
That's
like true. This whole game,
because it is like a 16 gig download.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway,
but they also want to be able to update it, and so we're gonna go fight a Lionel. We got to talk to that girl that gives us the quest, right?
That's not until after.
No, you can get that quest beforehand.
You can?
She's sitting on the bridge as you go up.
Is she?
Yeah.
I mean, she's like off to the side here somewhere.
But we'll talk to that lady Oh wow, this has been a long episode. Sorry, that talking is long.
was
Oh,
gonna
we
say,
still gotta convince them to do the shock arrow thing, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if she was like, I don't know where she is. But no, I'll find her anyway.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next time on the ranch.
Yeah.